Phil Hellmuth, the poker brat, a record 17 WSOP bracelets, millions in winnings, and one of poker's biggest legends. But for all his success, Phil is just as famous for something else: his epic meltdowns.
How do these players even last this long?
Don't know.
I mean, it's just so sick.
When the cards don't go his way, the rants, insults, and unforgettable blow-ups begin. What happens when luck turns against him?
Idiot player.
Let's dive into the biggest Phil Hellmuth blow-ups in poker history. Phil Hellmuth raises with pocket eights, facing Adam Levy's queen of clubs, 10 of clubs. The flop gives Levy a straight draw, and the turn brings disaster. An 8 for Phil's set, but completes Levy's straight. After a big bet and call, Levy wins, and Phil erupts. He called a raise with queen 10?
Yeah, Levy with a queen 10 and the win.
Called a race with a
10 of clubs.
He called a race with queen 10, honey.
I know, honey. He's some online guy.
I had a set. He's supposed to bust me anyway. Called a race with a queen 10. You're not a player.
I think he's from Florida or someplace stupid.
Called a race with queen 10. Idiot player.
Actually, he doesn't look like an idiot player, and I don't think he did anything wrong that hand.
This was bound to happen sooner or later.
Well, this kid probably won't last another hour.
Half hour tops.
I promise. Watch. He called a race with a queen and a 10.
A queen and a 10.
How do these players even last this long?
Don't know.
I mean, it's just so sick. They have no concept of
None.
poker.
It was an aggressive call.
Aggressive call? Idiot.
Vanessa Russo.
Frickin' gave me a freaking... Nice deal in there. Mighty fine, buddy. Mighty fine.
Phil Hellmuth, clearly frustrated, turns to the dealer and says, "I haven't won a pot one time today."
This is a new dealer.
You give me a set.
I just sat down, though.
Unbelievable.
I am exhausted, Lon.
Idiot players call races with queen 10. They don't even know how to spell poker. I mean, like, this kid has all the chips. He probably won't even make the final 200.
Can you call a clock on tirades?
You showed a raise with Jack 4. What do you think the guy's going to do? Not call you?
Uh-oh.
Come on,
Buddy,
man.
you moved in with king 10, so please don't discuss poker with me.
A poker brat rant for the ages.
Phil Hellmuth, looking to add another bracelet to his collection, faces a tough opponent in Stephen Chidwick. After a brutal hand, Hellmuth loses to Chidwick, and the poker brat can't hold back.
Mother guy. Why? What is he doing? What the What the are you doing?
I felt the same way the other day about this guy, Phil.
Jesus Christ. What the
Phil Hellmuth faces Anthony Zinno in a heated hand, but after a crushing loss, Phil can't contain his frustration.
You sure?
going on here? Every day I get deep in these final tables and goofy shit happens. Come on. Every time I play lights out.
Another diamond.
This mother.
Need emergency vehicles to the feature table.
Money in there. Deal 5 of diamonds like it's nothing. Makes a flush. That's what I've been waiting for. Wow. I told you my queens are gonna need to hold up, but nice river. One's so good. This guy. I know it's gonna be a big pot. I know I'm gonna have the queens, and they're gonna have the draw. Motherfucker! All that money. I'm crazy. Like I'm not gonna eat out on 4 and 5. Guy.
If you're enjoying the action so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Mile of the Rio, please bring it to the TV table. We will wheel off Phil Hellmuth.
Damn motherfucker! Knew it. Punishing me, pops me on the turn with a diamond draw and an ace. There's like one ace left. How does he get awarded for that bullshit play? overplay their hands against me. That's why I win all these tournaments. Miracle river. God damn it! What the is going on here? Miracle diamond. 4 of diamonds. He popped it every straight like he was going to get me out of there. Some bullshit. All the kings and aces are gone. What the
Phil Hellmuth is in the thick of it again, facing off against Mike Baxter in a tense hand. With some questionable moves at the table, the tension builds and Phil's frustration starts to rise. You won't believe how this one plays out.
And now Baxter bets out 16,000. Hellmuth makes the instant call. Baxter says 2 pair and shows kings up.
And then he slow rolled me. He announced 2 pair. All they did is me over in this game so far. Guy bluffs off all his money, then slow rolls me. He doesn't say kings, he says 2 pair. Sorry. And I know it's a guy that didn't mean to slow roll, didn't even know what he's doing. What in the hell is going on here? Beat these mother hands like they're nothing. Maybe he did mean to slow roll me. I mean, it's like the rudest thing you can do in poker.
Like a slow roll would have been if you like turned over 2 threes and 2 pairs.
So you don't think it was a slow roll?
No.
I want you to say on record right now.
I don't
Are you
think
defending that play? What he just did? Please defend it for the record.
I mean, the guy said he had 2 pairs. It's not like he turned over quad threes.
Okay, so you don't think it was a slow roll. I got it.
I mean, a world-class
all right.
player like yourself called so fast. I don't know that he thought 2 kings were good there. I mean, you just beat him into the pot.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Buddy, you look, I'll tell you one thing, you look pretty ridiculous to all the poker players out there.
What do you think of this situation? Was it a slow roll or just a bad play? Let us know in the comments.
I mean, you beat him into the pot.
Well, you think if I had 3 threes, all the money wasn't going to go in? I mean, are you serious? You look ridiculous to the pros, that's all I'm saying. But I even think you know that.
Phil Hellmuth is up against Stern, and after a tough hand, his frustration reaches a boiling point.
Looks like Donnie's struggling with thoughts of value betting his 5s. He has to wonder what worse hands will call him.
Stern checks,
Ace king.
and Stern wins a pot of more than 34 grand.
Pretty good check there.
Wait for it. Wait for it. This is my favorite part.
He had a lot of outs there. Same man.
I think you could have bluffed him too. I think
Of course
Danny's
I
gonna
could have
fold.
bluffed
If you
him,
bet
but-
the river, you're gonna fold, right, Donnie?
He called the river.
If
Internet
you
kid.
bet,
For sure.
if you bet $2,200,
I would have raised.
he could have bet 2,200, I think.
You guys are never smart enough to raise the right amount.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Man.
That's just Phil's way of saying, nice hand, sir.
Mike goes all in with pocket jacks, and Hellmuth calls with ace-queen. The flop gives Hellmuth an ace, but the river brings a jack, giving Mike a set, winning the pot. Hellmuth gets furious, complaining about Mike's behavior, leading to a heated exchange between them.
Run it just once. Hellmuth the ace queen.
You should go once, but
On
only
both
the
Mike
third
the
board.
jacks.
Oh, yeah. Let's go twice. First one doesn't count.
Let's not waste time.
Go.
I've never done it, but I will.
Yeah, up to once. No, let's go.
No, I like that.
Okay,
I've
up to
talked about
once.
it, but
Go ahead.
Chad Power like mentioned that.
Running it once.
I feel like I feel like you've done that before.
And Hellmuth flops an ace.
10 makes it fun.
A jack makes it really fun.
Becoming a
Jack's not
significant
fun.
favorite. Mike looking for a jack, doesn't find it, does find the gutter.
Fun.
10 or a jack. Oh, you want to do the da-da-da-da-da?
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da, that's 4 10s, da-da-da, that's 2 jacks. Hellmuth has 38 outs.
So happy,
That's 6.
What's the odds on that?
Well, huh? River card. Oh, it's a jack. Look out.
Yes.
100%.
Start the car, Ange. Start the car, baby. Let's go.
Right? Wow.
Start the car, Ange.
Wow.
Nice hand.
Yeah,
Thank you, buddy.
one time, baby.
Oh my God.
100%.
Yes.
Does he have him covered? Oh my God. You did. Does he have you covered? Do you have him
Well,
covered?
We need to count. We need to
You
count.
do need to count. Don't just assume. No. It is
Yes.
covered?
All right, let me check.
He's got him. He's got him.
Ange just woke up. She's like covered. Don't worry. Don't count,
The
boys.
flags. The flags.
Celebration from Humboldt Mike.
Oh, that was your flags.
Yeah, my flag.
Oh.
I'd already prepaid his stack.
No. I thought the flags were filled.
It was a great needle, though.
Hellmuth is visibly frustrated, muttering under his breath, clearly upset with the situation as the hand progresses.
Buddy, I told you to. All right, you want me to quit? All right, I'm gonna quit.
No,
I can't play
don't.
with you anymore.
I don't want you to quit.
You're such an.
Apologize right now.
No, I don't mind losing the flip. I really don't. But come on, I asked you not to do that.
ERC
You have been
20 is
more out of line to me than any other
ERC 20 is
person.
great.
No, you've been
Okay,
more
well,
out
I
of
wanna
line to
talk
me
about
than
it.
any other person has been out of line to me in a year and a half. You, man.
Talk about it, buddy.
I don't know who you are, but I'm never
Phil,
going to
just
film
lost-
with you again.
You just lost a big fight, so let's just
No, I don't give a JRB.
He just apologized.
I'm serious. If you,
I don't give a No, I
it's
asked
fine.
you not to do it. You've been.
I'm not.
I had a guy who was all day yesterday.
Let's play.
Oh.
What's wrong with this guy, man?
Slams
I
the
asked
mic.
you not to keep going.
I wasn't talking about what you think
I
I'm
don't
talking
play
about.
with people that are. I get to play with the
Phil, I'm saying I have chips
I
if you
get to
need
play
chips,
with
all
a
right?
group of people and Palo Alto, who I love and I have fun with. That's who I play with. I don't ever play with people that are.
I think he was.
I think there's.
And if by the way, if we were in a tournament and you acted like this, I had my headphones on, I wouldn't have to hear a word. So yeah.
I think I'd have my headphones on too, buddy. I think there's one person beating so you can not accept liquidity or.
And
But Phil's not going to let him get away with this.
I'll check.
Classic Phil Hellmuth. Line check.
Board catches an ace.
Just what the doctor ordered, the only card he can win with.
And he bets 12,000.
What are you doing, Bordy?
I believe it's called gambling.
Trying to give me the money, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
The atmosphere is tense, and you can tell Phil Hellmuth is close to losing his cool. He's about to spark his frustration.
I mean, I don't love my hair right now.
We have ignition.
That's 7,000 on the.
I had ace of 9 on a king-10 board. What you meant? I don't understand. I learned from the best, Tom Dwan.
Really? I mean, why? Like how?
I can't believe I missed a bet on the river. What kind of am I?
He's gonna try to bluff Phil Hellmuth. I'm expecting him to try to bluff me. They find an ace.
Tom, I had ace 9 on a king-10 pot.
That's okay, I'll buy it.
I'm like, what
No,
do
you can put in 4. Tom.
I'll buy it, no problem. Happy.
I mean, how bad does Bordy play? I mean, he's the one guy I already told him he's gonna just give me all the money for no reason.
Feel it,
He
that's
tried
for
to do
you.
it anyway.
Good job, good job. And that's another one for you.
They just found an ace.
I only tip when I beat Phil, though.
Lilquist limped in with King 8 of hearts. Phil raised with pocket Jackson. Lilquist made the call. Now the flop, King 6-10. Lilquist with a pair of kings. Phil bets 1,100.
Hellmuth takes step 1 into the Valley of Unhappiness.
Yeah, Lilquist just with the call. Deuce on the turn, no help to Phil. He's not worried though, 1,800.
Hellmuth takes another step into the Valley of Unhappiness.
Lilquist again just calls. Phil needs some help on the river. And it's another king. Lilquist ends up with trip kings and the check mark.
Tensions are rising at the table, and Phil Hellmuth is clearly on edge. Something's about to set him off.
Hope Hellmuth picks up on that accent.
Phil calls.
Meltdown in 3, 2, 1.
What the?
Well
I
done.
called the race with frickin' King 8.
This is the Valley of Unhappiness.
Man,
Hellmuth not happy with Lilquist's call of his pre-flop raise.
moronic players are the worst players.
There are
I've
actually
ever
new
played
rules in
against
place to
every
prevent
day.
player abuse. It's the Phil Hellmuth rule.
King 8.
Easy call. Good position.
You want to discuss the hand, really?
No, I don't know.
What's the reasoning behind calling the race with King 8? Just why not?
Position.
Figures will get a donkey to pay off with jacks.
We'll see who the donkey is at the end of the day, sir. I'm all in.
He's going to push all in.
The poker brat pushes with about 20 big blinds left.
I might have one, jeez. Hi there. He's got a big hand. Yeah. You're a real smart guy.
Phil Hellmuth is losing his cool. You can feel the tension building, and it's clear he's getting closer to a major outburst. And it's about to explode.
This is how I go out.
Shung with top 2 pair, Phil with pocket aces, Jenkins with an up and down straight draw.
Hellmuth in danger of going out right here. His aces are in tough shape.
Give me a 5. Give me a club. That's a great card.
The 5 or an ace are Hellmuth's best cards to hit.
Shung can knock out 2 players here. Turn card is a 7, and Jenkins hits his straight.
It's a disaster for Phil Hellmuth, and he's got to ask himself why he didn't re-raise pre-flop with pocket aces.
The river is a tray. Jenkins can hardly believe he'll take the main pot. Shung the side pot. Hellmuth is gone.
In a heartbeat.
Well played. He called $25,000 with 8-9 and 10-jack. 10-jack offsuit called and 8-9 called. And they both beat me. It was unbelievable. These are some of the worst players in the entire world over here.
It's the Valley of Unhappiness, final main event edition, and I do feel Phil Hellmuth's pain.
Wow. It's just unbelievable.
Phil Hellmuth has 2 pair in this hand, but gets caught by David Fishman, who hits a straight on the river. Tension rises as Fishman raises, and Hellmuth is left frustrated, trying to decide whether to call.
King, queen of clubs.
Bingo! See, if a club comes, I don't lose 1 nickel in this hand.
What a pot for Fishman.
I mean,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
can I even play in this game? I mean, what the they find? I mean, what the? I mean, how can I even play in this game? It's like I just get cheated. I mean, hand after hand after hand.
Don't blame the dealer. We all know it's the seat that's unlucky.
Give the amateur an offsuit 10. I don't lose 1 nickel if he hits a club. It's just unreal. Where are these cards coming from?
David Fishman with 53 hands left has a 6-figure profit, and he can taste that NAPT passport.
And you know what? I would have called him quicker, except he talked so much that I thought he was super strong. But I know he can't move in with ace-10.
That was a great read, by the way. You had him.
Yeah, you're a real classy guy, buddy. You are.
Who? Him?
You.
Why? What did I do?
Why would you say that? I mean, why would you, I mean, what are you trying to do? The guy hits a miracle 10 on me, and what, you want to just step on me?
He's a school teacher, and you and him have endless trunks of money. Endless trunks of money. He's a school teacher. For God's sakes, man.
Screaming will do you a lot of good.
Oh, my God.
A lot of goof.
Phil Hellmuth is about to lose his cool. The tension is building, and with the pot getting bigger, you can feel it coming. Watch as Phil's patience starts to wear thin, and he's pushed to the edge.
We're giving Dragomir too much credit.
A re-raise from Phil to $255,000 with ace-king.
Everybody else in the world wants you to move in with this hand. I'm praying you fold. Honey!
Yes, dear.
I hope he doesn't have aces. I'm going to show this hand afterwards.
Dragomir does not have aces. He has 10-4.
Don't worry, I'm going to show you.
Dragomir's going to call.
God. I guess Dragomir wants to mix it up with a poker brat, and he's got his lucky 10-4.
Classic matchup. And there is a 10 in there. Dragomir takes the lead with a pair of 10s.
Check.
Dragomir with top pair.
You heard Hellmuth check. Now Dragomir.
Here we go, Mike. So I can't believe this. They dealt me aces versus kings again right here. This is so sick.
Dragomir bets $300,000.
This idiot guy over here.
That was uncalled for.
I don't. You know what, Mike? I think he called a re-raise with ace queen or something. He's just a crazy guy trying to go both.
You put
Phil shows the ace king.
In. He put in like only 150.
Mike, you tell him what
Show
I
him
have.
the 3-8 offsuit or something. No, 10-4,
there, baby.
Phil is stunned.
That was worth the price of admission.
And everybody gangs up on Phil.
This is how I lose my money to some idiot.
I show ace king and fold.
He's now said idiot 2 times too many.
I'm going to tell you something, buddy. You want to hear what I have to say? This is just...
No, after you learn some manners, yes.
Forget it. Forget it. Buddy, you're an idiot, is what you are.
That's 3 times.
This is the state of poker.
But I'm an idiot with a stack. you don't have a stack. Whatever.
Someone puts in $400,000 with 10-4 and the crowd celebrates like it's a good play. This is the state of poker. The guy is the worst player in history, and they're cheering. You are an idiot.
4 times.
Did you see what this idiot just did?
5.
Man.
He played with a 10-4, Mike.
I had enough of that. This is the 10th time. You are an idiot. Come on, what is this?
Dragomir fighting back.
What is the 10th time? What is this?
I apologize, but I don't like the way you play poker. That's all.
Whatever.
That's
I
all
don't
I
want
say.
you playing poker.
I won't say anything more than you.
I don't want you
Phil,
playing
way
poker.
out of line
You're the
here.
worst player around. I won't call you. Let's go.
Playing my
You won't
hand.
last 10 minutes tomorrow, I don't think, to be
It
honest.
cost me, it cost me like 10 grand to get in this tournament. It cost you nothing. So just leave me blow away my 10,000, okay?
Buddy, that's sick.
I don't care. You're way out of line.
We love to watch the act, but Hellmuth's actions here are deplorable.
I understand. He sucked out on you, but okay, it's poker. It's poker.
To you, it's poker, man. To me, this is my life.
Phil Hellmuth is about to lose it on the river in this next clip. He's got a strong hand, but that river card flips everything around. Watch as Phil's frustration hits a breaking point.
Money into the pot.
Phil flips over his leading ace-king to Pittman's king-jack.
As quickly as Phil acted, as if he knew he would have Pittman dominated right there. They share the king, and Phil's got the better kicker.
And now our flop with Pittman in trouble. 4-4 deuce, 1 heart only for Pittman in there. Turn card, 9 of clubs. Ace-king for Phil still holds up. And now the river, oh, it's a jack! That is a bad beat as Pittman steals the pot.
This freaking donkey stuck 15,000 with king jack. I mean, the guy can't even spell poker. I re-raised to let him know what I had. You peel the king off, the jack off for the sucker. You don't know how to fold a hand. Some of the worst players in the world. I can't believe this is the World Series of Poker.
Yeah, go figure, huh?
I threw away all those hands just to make it look like they could move in on me. What a terrible play. If I ever stick all my money in with king jack, but of course that'll never happen in a million years.
Yeah, I've seen worse.
Not from me, buddy. That's why I'm the 9-time world champion of Hold'em, because I always have the best hand. You found a jack for the live one, huh?
Phil said, this guy can't even spell poker. Where else could I get more out of my entertainment dollar?
Come on. You know, hon, come on.
Looking for help from his wife, Kathy.
The guy's trying to catch a flight.
What a crybaby.
It's just sick.
Let it go. That's, you know, you're not out, right? You're not out. You're not out, and everything can turn around. But you gotta let it go. Otherwise, you're not gonna give yourself a chance, right?
This woman is a saint and an angel.
Well, Phil so far has lost about half of his stack. It'll test his gentleman theory early.
What is going on here? Shauna, what's the deal? I don't believe this. 1,500, right? That would leave me 34.50. That's nice. Nice.
Like Old Faithful.
I mean, this is ridiculous. He playing king 8 and king deuce and queen deuce and stuff. It's a minefield, man.
Phil always whines, but he's right about the minefield of amateurs.
Get ready for the fireworks in this clip with Phil Hellmuth and Barabino.
Against the poker, Brat. Both connect with that flop, pairing their kickers. Phil checks after Rick had checked.
Not a good spot here for Phil, but he saves chips, not betting his pair.
Barabino checks. He's an accomplished, internationally known backgammon player. Hellmuth bets 15,000.
And Barabino pretty much beat him into the pot.
He did indeed. Another 10 for Barabino. He checks a third time, hoping Phil's going to bet, but he doesn't this time.
Jack 10. give me the money, call 16,000 when they know I have it.
Let me get 3K.
Yeah. I mean, guys can't win. They don't have the patience. 16,000 with Jack 10. What they deserve. They get to look at one street.
Phil Hellmuth is in a tough spot as Jason Mercier calls his bet with just a bottom pair. The tension is rising. Hellmuth doesn't like this one bit.
Full read there from the young Mercier. He's good, that guy, too.
What the is going on here? The bad players just call with bottom pair. They call 9,000 more with Jack 10 or whatever the hell he had. They just spike a Jack like it's nothing.
Like 2 jacks.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Donnie. Well done.
I would be.
That's fine. You made a good call. I just want to play another 5-6 hours and see how many times you lose with hands like that. Jason, I think, is an excellent player.
You said he was a bad player.
I'm the
right
bad
after the
player,
hand, you go, he's a bad player.
Phil Hellmuth is visibly frustrated as the table chatter intensifies during a crucial decision. He's trying to focus, but the constant interruptions are testing his patience. As the tension rises, Phil's temper starts to flare, and he demands silence, threatening to leave if things don't change. The atmosphere is charged, and it looks like Hellmuth is on the edge of losing his cool.
Is this the way it's going to be every tournament out here, or what?
Seriously? It only gets worse from here. I mean, I could see if you said, please be quiet so you could stop and think, you know what I mean, Phil? But then you started going on and on. I mean,
talking about 4,000 bet that we all know about.
Maury, are you going to give penalties for the shit, or what? He decided for 3 minutes, no one said one word. We all walked over there. Is this Maury? Is this the way it's going to be or not? I want to know.
We can be quiet if you
Sean,
can,
the feistiness just went up a notch. We increased the feistiness.
No, I want to know because, you know, I played poker for 20 years and never has someone just like blatantly talked as much as this when I have a key decision. It's ridiculous.
I haven't said a word, Phil. What are you talking
Maury,
about?
is this the way it's going to be?
Maury Escandani is one of the executive producers of Poker After Dark.
Because you know what? I might not play in another one if it's going to be like this, all right? You understand? This is not poker.
Show will go down the tubes.
When you have I'm trying to make a tough decision for all my chips. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with it, and I've got him talking and everybody's joking and laughing.
People are laughing. It's horrible.
People are having fun.
Well, you think,
it's
you think I'm kidding, huh?
No, I don't think you're kidding.
Good, because I'm not kidding. So what penalties can we put in place so that when a man has a study for all his chips, people can shut up?
Just ask.
I mean, I'm not upset. I might sound upset. I'm not upset.
Give me a little bit, that's all. Just ask me a little bit.
I did that.
They do it.
I said please.
They'll do it.
I mean, I didn't hear the please word, but if you say please, I won't say a word.
No, Maury, I want to know what you have in place for next time.
Gus, you can verify that I tried to clear it.
And what happens if I ask and they continue to talk?
Phil Hellmuth gets frustrated with the constant talking at the table and demands Maury do something about it. He threatens to leave the tournament if it continues, clearly losing his patience.
I can't use my reading abilities in poker anymore. They want to talk through it.
Reading abilities? Damn, I gotta get
Why don't you shut the up?
I gotta get a drink. Can you say that on TV? That's out of line, Phil.
You're out of line. And you're too stupid to know it.
I didn't say a word to you. You're just jumping down my throat for no reason right now.
For no reason?
For no reason. You playing bad, you got losing hand, and you're just trying to get some TV time. Mock your hand, idiot.
Maury, what are you going to do about this? Seriously.
You know, instead of the scramble, you should do like
We hang out with the girls.
one of those tag team wrestling things.
But Maury, I got to tell you, I've been playing poker 20 years. I don't know how many times it's happened to me where I'm making a decision for my chips and everybody talks. Like 0 times. Now, I asked them to shut up. I've made $20 million on my reading abilities and understanding the future. And now I gotta get insulted about that too, right?
Reading ability.
This is gonna cost me the pot against Annie. She's moving with any ace. I already know that. I set it up. I'm sitting here with ace 10. I can't even make a decision anymore. This is bull. Now I have to let her win the pot with ace 8 because I can't think it out, right? I've been playing poker 22 years in poker tournaments. I've never ever seen it in 22 years where where the table wouldn't shut up. In 22 years. I've never walked out of a poker tournament in the middle before. I left once or twice after or in between things. And that was a bunch of BS. You know, Sean Chacon is not only a poor loser, but he won't shut up. But it wasn't just Sean, it was everybody. I mean
I didn't
it's
say
like
a word. Why are you picking on me, Phil? You play back, you gonna blame your bad play on me? You're way out of line.
We'll be able to have you.
Can I talk, Sean, or do you want to come up here and say something?
It's me, you play bad.
Do you want to look at your
wait a
hand,
minute. I do
Phil?
want to look at my hand. I
Put the game up. You think TV time? We play poker, bro. You understand me? Sit your ass down and play poker.
Sean, you're the worst ever. All right.
Well, how long does he get to wait, Maury?
You want your hand or not, Phil?
We're on a clock, right? The blinds are going up, right? So, can you stop the clock?
I thought I was told that if I came over here, Annie,
can they stop the clock?
are you trying to?
You want
do you
I want
understand
them
the
to
rules?
stop the clock. You can
do you
take
understand the rules?
You can take as much time
Do
as
you
you want.
understand the rules? I can take as much time as I want. No kidding.
Don't
so
yell
what
at me.
else
I
do you have
want to know
say?
if they're stopping the clock while you're talking.
Okay, that's a fair point.
Phil Hellmuth gets upset after losing a hand to an amateur player. He feels frustrated and can't believe how things went down. His reaction shows just how much the loss affects him.
45 total gets them on.
Phil puts Harlow all in.
No chance he's folding. I think he's just taking a moment to soak it all in.
And Russ calls.
Wow. That's the way it's been going for me.
That's sick. That's the worst. I think he just got over 100.
He will if his hand holds up.
He's holding. I was like, oh, well, that's probably.
That is the worst.
Phil is drawing virtually dead.
I just got over 100. He just has to dodge 2 more hands and come back to
I'm glad I hit it to 5.
What are you thinking? Are you thinking backdoor flush?
What do you mean, what am I thinking? He has to move in, right? I mean, he...
I mean, you can't move in unless he has a hand. I mean...
How much? What do you mean, what am I thinking? What the I mean, well, I got in... there's 30,000 in there or whatever. I mean, I'm playing no matter what. I have to give him a chance to bluff off his money. That's the only reason I check.
Phil Hellmuth is facing off against Nick Wright in a tense hand. Wright has been misleading with his plays, leading Hellmuth to go all in with a bold decision. As the hand unfolds, Hellmuth feels confident that Wright doesn't have a queen, but things take an unexpected turn.
Huge hand for Nick on the button, but Hellmuth, I've seen that hand crack queens before.
Not on this board. Queen 8 deuce, top set for Nick Wright. He decides to check back and make quads.
900?
And this is why we do it. Certainly there's always some risk associated with allowing your opponent to pick up some equity or some back doors and maybe give you a bad beat, but we can't always fear the monsters under the bed. In particular,
5,500.
heads up play. And look at the beauty of the situation that he has created for himself, Maria. Hellmuth zooming. But it doesn't appear disingenuous at all.
No.
Goes for the tee, uses a time extension, makes the call. Now Hellmuth has bloated this one to 12,500, and that could be an unfortunate card for Nick Wright's action. Though, would Phil give Nick credit for having checked back a spade draw on the flop? So perhaps backdoor clubs, maybe a combo draw, clubs and a straight draw is where Nick finds himself.
7,200.
And Hellmuth comes with 7,200.
27,000.
Which is promptly piled on. And a big pot there. Headed Nick Wright's way.
What the f did I do? He's gonna give you all the money, Phil. He bets every flop. He raises when he's not supposed to raise before the flop, and you try to bluff him. What are you doing? He's going to 100% give you all the money. What the f are you doing? Just wait. God damn it. It's so easy. You got a guy who raises every time you limp with ace-jack. You're gonna bust him. It's 100% coming.
So was close proximity to Turning Stone Casino, which was 18 and up, and you would head down there frequently. Play some poker. Many years of experience on the felt, but certainly not
500.
This caliber competition with any regularity. Here he is with top pair after defending with the 10-6. Check calls the 500 C-bet. Oh, and a jack on the turn. Perfection for Hellmuth.
$1,500.
I like this large sizing from Hellmuth on the turn. Just want to charge those draws. Certainly Nick with a pair is still likely to come along based on his track record of calling fairly light.
A lot of posturing there out of Nick, as it looked like he had put together a check raise, but instead calls and makes 10s and 6s.
Wow.
And you wonder whether or not Phil's going to pump the brakes here based on what he witnessed on the turn from Nick, or if he thinks that's posturing designed to solicit a check back.
Barring any of that, I think going for value here would be the right
What would you do in his shoes?
minus any of these reads.
Jacks for the king.
I rivered you, buddy.
Snap call. Uh-oh.
Ooh, he's up.
Motherfucker. 10-6 offsuit calling me down with ace high. What the f is going on here? I mean, if a 6 comes, he makes nothing. Just an offsuit 10. What the f? I
Could have
mean,
checked it
what
back.
the f is he doing? What the f?
He's winning.
I mean, this is just f***ing insane. This is a f***ing mockery of poker. A f***ing mockery of poker. What the f*** is going on here? What a f***ing mockery, man. This is my f***ing living here. He's offsuit f***ing 10. He's from the f***ing calling station. Called me with ace f***ing high, so I know he's gonna pay it off. What the f*** is going on here? This is a f***ing mockery of poker.
If I were a Sour Patch
600
Kid
total.
right about now, I'd be pretty nervous.
What a mockery, man. It's f***ing brutal. It's not a f***ing offsuit 10 thing. What the f***? And I don't even bet if a 6 comes. Really? A f***ing offsuit f***ing 10. All those
3x, maybe a little bit.
Phil Hellmuth faces off against Daniel Negreanu in a tense poker battle. Hellmuth gets frustrated as his bold moves are met with fierce resistance, leading to explosive reactions at the table.
King 9, which is straddling that jack of diamonds.
And let's see how far Negs takes
21.
his straddle. We have half pot here from Phil. Let us defer to Daniel. Looks like he's coming with the call. Seems very reasonable. King 9, jack of diamonds, position.
Especially because, you know, if Phil loses enough pots, he could get frisky out of position and just look to power one through.
Naked against the float. Looks like he's checked already. Probably with a smooth value bet. Comes with half pot. He's definitely been utilizing that half pot quite a lot today. For Hellmuth, I think we just sort of have to muck. We don't love it, but we're just kind of guessing. Comes with a snap call. Let's see how he...
Checky, 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 checky.
Getting stubborn plus a checky, checky, checky. So I mean, okay, probably just a check winner for next.
Ace high.
Take it. Here we
King
go.
nine.
Idiot. Oh, this,
Fucking
oh
idiot.
my
I got
God.
an idiot. All right, we got idiot.
Oh, baby.
Lift off.
Oh.
He called 2100 on the flop to try to float me like I'm not going to call him down with ace high.
I mean,
how the does he get away with it?
King 9 diamonds is my lucky hand. Twice.
It's just ridiculous. How, like you're going to think you're going to bluff me. because I showed you all those laid outs. Man, I mean, how lucky are you to get? Jesus Christ. Oh, I think I'm going to float Phil because I think he is ace high. I'm going to bluff him. Yeah, good play.
Philly.
So lucky. I think I'll call 2100 with king 9, and then I'll call 2100 on the flop to float Phil because he won't see that coming. It's pretty funny.
I think so. You're funny.
It's so good.
You're my favorite guy to play with because
You're
you're funny.
so good, it's insane.
I know.
But it doesn't matter. I'm still going to beat you because you're going to give it away just like that with king 9. I'm going to have kings next time. You're going to call 2100, which is stupid. You're going to float the turn, drawing dead.
Just south of 4x from Negs, and then the kind of min click up from Phil, and a very playable one from Negs. So here we go.
And I think Daniel is very comfortable with Phil's range in this spot. I think he has a real sense that Phil is working the over pairs.
Ali, this could be a wrap. I mean, this really could be it.
4,000.
And Hellmuth, reasonably so, is putting in a a responsible amount of chips. 9s and 4s here, quite strong, and
25% of his remaining stack.
Yeah, no, I mean it goes in here, of course. Meaning, just it's going in at some point. The slow play here from Negs, I'm not.
Why not just get him to commit the rest?
Right.
Here we are with hearts now.
But off we go. Let's see.
Check.
That's the thing. Maybe like.
When Daniel check calls this texture,
and listen,
Nick,
SPR stacked to pot ratio less than the pot here for Hellmuth. He has 12K, 15-4 already out there. Negs is going to put him in, I believe. It comes with the cuteness.
Oh, this is
call
tortuous.
3/4.
Kind of weird. Maybe could have gotten it in on the flop, but
Hellmuth's frustration boils over, delivering the fiery reactions he's known for.
Main reactor is.
You know, you might win this fucking match, but I'll tell you what, I hate the way you played. Played so
At least
bad.
you can say so.
You played so
personal
bad, it's crazy. What the putting 3,700 in against with 4-6 against
I put 2,200 in.
How do you get yourself trapped?
In case you need it, if you want to throw in the towel, it's for you if you want.
Oh.
What you've done to me is criminal.
Should I do it? Because Rocky didn't do it, and frickin' Creed was getting crushed. And he didn't do it, and Creed died. And I don't want to see bad things happen.
Phil Hellmuth faces off against Stern in a dramatic hand. As the tension escalates, Phil's trademark frustration surfaces, setting the stage for another memorable clash.
Wow. What can I beat? I mean, I guess I can beat Jack 8.
Phil's trying to figure out what hands he can beat, and that's why this is taking so long. There aren't any.
All right.
Phil calls.
Ejector seat in 3, 2, 1, blast off.
I'm shocked he called. I didn't think he was going to call these
hands for real.
I don't know what you could have to call the raise and just fire. That was weird. I thought you were going to lay that one down, brother.
Nice hand, buddy.
Nice hand, buddy. Where's my blow up?
Okay, I'll lead it off.
I mean, what the f?
That's more like it.